plus, the minus, the multiplication, and the division. These are called binary operations. Why are they called binary operations? They are called binary operations because they combine two numbers and give us a different number or the same number. So they are operations that kind of needs two numbers before they can be invoked. So when we have plus, we can talk about 2 plus 2, we have 4. So two numbers came together to give us 4. The same with the other binary operations. On the other hand, in cases where we are talking about binary operations and the sign that we need or the operation that will be used is not exactly just plus, minus, multiplication or division, in these cases the operation will be defined. So we have instances where we can have a representation of an operation with maybe a rectangle, a star, or any other shape that defines an operation. And in all these cases, the operation will be defined. So with solving such questions, you just need to follow the operation that has been given to you, and it will be very simple for you to solve. An example is maybe you have been given m star n is defined. So in this case, they are defining the operation star, and m and n are used as variables, so that in cases where you have been given numbers, you just fix them where you find the n and then the m, and that's all. So let's say, for example, n star n is defined as m plus n minus 2. When you have an operation like this, what it simply means is that if you have been given any numbers, set of two numbers, you realize that the first number is the m, the second number is the n. You just look at the definition of the operation. Wherever you find m, you put that number, the first number there, and wherever you find n, you put the second number there, and then you solve for it. So let's say, for example, star being defined on this situation, let's say 2 star 3. What do? M is 2, right? And then n is what? 3. What does it mean? Wherever we find m, we put our number there, 2. Wherever we find n, we put our number what there, 3. So we have minus 2. And this will give us what? 5 minus 2, which is 3. So we say 2 star 3 is equal to 3. Very simple. Very simple. Now let's look at maybe more complex examples. Example 1. So the operation still star is defined as m star n is equal to m plus n plus mn. Alright? And with this, they say evaluate I 3 star 4 I 4 star 3. And then they say B, compare I and I. Then state what property that is. Alright, one we have 3 star 4, right? So wherever we find m, we put 3 there. Wherever we find n, we put 4 there. We have 3 plus 4 plus 3 times 4. And what would this give us? This is 7 plus 12, and that is 19. And then we have star 3, right? So now the 4 is the M, and then the 3 is the N. Wherever we find M, we put 4 there now. Wherever we find N, we put 3 there. So we have 4 plus 3 plus M, plus 4 times 3, still 7 plus 12, and that is 19. So the question goes on to ask us, I hope we already remember the commutative properties, associative, and then distributive properties under real numbers. So we realize that if you turn it, now the distributive property, we say that the numbers, the signs, addition and multiplication are commutative, right? Which means that 2 times 3 is the same as 3 times 2, and then 2 plus 3 is the same as 3 plus 2. And you realize that this one has to do with only addition and multiplication. We know these signs are commutative. So you realize that 3 star 4 gave us the same answer as 4 star 3. So from the question you're asking, if you compare I, which one? This is I, and compare I, you are able to say that this is what? The commutative property. So you realize that the sign or the operation star is commutative. Which says that show that 2 star 3 star 4 is the same as 2 star 3 star 4, right? So this is just what we have to do. If we have to show, what we have to do is to just calculate, and we know that the bracket first before the outside, right? So in this case, let's deal with the bracket. The bracket is 2 star 3, and that will give us 2 plus 3 plus 2 times 3, and that is what? 5, 6, so 11. Now 11 is the bracket, right? We are doing the second one first. 11 is the bracket, so we say 11 star 4, and that will give us 11 plus 4 plus 11 times 4, and that will give us what? 15, 44. 15 plus 44 will give us what? 59, right? So 59. Okay, and then we move on to the second one. So the first one, we did the second one first. So 3 star 4, right, will be 3 plus 4 plus 3 times 4, and that'll give us what? So 7 plus 12, 19. So now 19 star 2. We are getting what? 19 plus 2 plus 19 times 2. Now 19 plus 2 is 21. 19 times 2 is 38. So 21 plus 38 we still get our 59. So we can see, so we have just shown that